Good morning, everyone. We've got a pattern sitting within a pattern right now. We have been talking about this chart really extending up and over. This was the first target several days ago. I did a video maybe 10 days ago or so. And we see it popping right up and over the top of that, coming in to test a breakout region here in our ABCD. That's an alternate ABCD, and it is giving us about another $2 run that's likely. Now, we are pretty far away from the 50. It's sitting underneath here, but we should not be stepping in front of any shorts. This chart is moving extremely strongly. Take a look at the weekly. I'm going to bring this writing down just a little bit, expand it out here. The weekly chart, this is the one that I showed last week, or a couple, maybe 10, 12 days ago. And this is still pushing us up into this area. This shaded region is just as viable a target area, and it is moving now up into that zone. The ABCD can push us all the way up into 205 and some change, maybe 207. The moral of the story is the same. When you're in a bullish chart, never step in front of the bearish zone. So we remain cautiously positive as the chart continues to expand. We're still making higher lows, higher highs across the board. Let's take a look at the IWM. We do see a resistance zone from this peak through this area. And so it is likely that it's going to traverse up into the 117.30 area where this peak exists. And if it breaches, we've got the 118.10, right? The chart is moving pretty rapidly. Lots of momentum sitting here. Cannot get in front of a reversal at this time. If we take a look at an ABCD, which looks like we could have one right here. ABCD puts it at the top of the resistance zone. So we've got a couple of converging things telling us that we've got a little bit more of a rise to go, but look at the shading here. It takes us to new highs in the IWM. Lastly, the Qs. This one looks like it's at the top of its range currently. And let me change this back. But we are looking at a butterfly here that's expanded into the top lanes of movement. And so maybe this could expand here into 93.85. But so far, this is what we're looking like, getting closer to the top of these ranges that reversal is going to come into. So just be cautiously long. It's no space to be short, but it's a space to be cautiously long, and watch those tighter time frames so that you can see when your chart is starting to slow down just a little bit. Look for these sideways patches and then a loss of support. We've got two levels of support, primary and secondary support. Only after secondary support is lost can we definitively say, hey, listen, I've got a trending short that might be sitting in my space. We are quite far away from a relatively flat 50. So we're going to watch that. Overall, momentum very solid. Use caution, stay long, watch your support. As long as it holds support, you can stay in the trade.